Hey, and welcome to this video, which is in collaboration with Hero Cosmetics, featuring their new Force Shield Superlight Sunscreen. So this sunscreen is broad spectrum SPF 30, 50 milliliters, retails for $19.99. It's a mineral sunscreen, which I tend to go back and forth on. I'm not actually someone who has any sensitivities to most chemical sunscreens, and chemical sunscreens do tend to be more consistently cosmetically elegant than mineral sunscreens. However, most of them are not reef safe, and that's one big draw that leads me back to trying out mineral sunscreens. This one from Hero Cosmetics is indeed a reef safe formulation. As far as mineral sunscreens go, the last one I tried was a bit too gritty, dusty, and like dried out my skin in texture. And these are all things that I'm kind of pretty wary about and kept in mind while testing out this product. What I want from my sunscreen is genuinely just to be able to completely forget about it. This product, I think I got it about 3 weeks ago now. I've been wearing it pretty much daily, and I think it's awesome for that. So when I first put this on, I pump out just one full pump. It's got this squeezy tube with a pump and a cap. The whole packaging is quite lightweight and aesthetically pleasing. I think it'll be perfect for traveling with. It's so thin and would fit nicely into your baggie. But anyways, I've had no qualms with the pump here. It has a slightly green tint and comes out otherwise like a white base. Spreads out pretty nice, feels kind of liquidy as I spread it out, and it's not the absolute fastest to blend in. It's quite creamy. When I first put this on, I do at least one full pump, and it takes maybe like 5 seconds. I kind of pat and then rub it into places that I really need to blend the product in. And I think for the first 10 seconds, my face looks a little shiny. It looks a little white casty, but that definitely is something that fades for me. So by like 30 seconds into a minute in, the white cast is no longer noticeable at all, at least on me and my skin tone. That being said, I'm definitely a light complexion. And I think the finish becomes a lot more of something that I'd be comfortable wearing all day. It starts out, you know, pretty liquidy as you go to blend it out, and then as it kind of sets into place, what I feel like I'm left with is a texture that is moisturized but not particularly dewy. I like that this mostly just feels like a moisturizer. It leaves my skin feeling you know, this like well-balanced finish, which it's not sticky or dewy to the touch. It doesn't feel greasy like things are gonna slide around. It also has a tiny bit of a stickiness to it, not nearly as much as like say the Milk Hydro Grip, but it has something kind of in that vein, which I quite like for underneath my makeup, because gripping primers are my favorite. Now I wouldn't claim that this is a primer by any means. I just mentioned it to say I think it sits nicely under the majority of my foundations. Again, with my current skincare routine and all of the various foundation formulations I've tried, which I've been trying a lot lately, I haven't had any problems with this product pilling. So that's a huge plus. It's not really any scent, not any added fragrance at least. It kind of smells like a plank of wood, maybe. I think that there are definitely sunscreens that come out too dewy or come out with a finish that I don't necessarily want to wear like on my bare skin all day, and that's like another pet peeve of mine. I want my sunscreen to be versatile enough that I can slap it on and feel good in it regardless of whether or not I am going to be wearing makeup over it or not. So it needs to not have a white cast, and it needs to not be too shiny, and then also if I am wearing makeup, it needs to not like formulation wise mess with the makeup I'm putting on top, and this one checks all the boxes. The only thing maybe is that the SPF rating on this is 30. I think that's perfect for pretty much most everyday use, but if I was going to be in the sun, like the direct sunlight for a long time, I would probably go for something that was higher rated. Personally, I've been pretty happy with this. I don't really have any major complaints. This is available at Ulta, so pretty accessible. And I think that at less than a hint less than $20, this definitely falls in the range of like perfectly acceptable pricing for sunscreen. Because sunscreen is something that you have to use a copious amount of daily, I really hesitate to even try sunscreens that are too highly priced. Always on the lookout for ones that are like both affordable and good for daily use, and this one does it. It does claim to help with redness. I don't really see like anything too noticeable. I do think maybe it like tampers down my redness a hint and makes me feel a little bit more even. I can look pretty blotchy and red at the beginning of the day, and this helps maybe like 5% with it. But if you're someone looking for something that like a green corrector, this isn't quite it. But I would still recommend this overall for anyone with sensitive skin. This claims to be great for people with acne prone skin. I think like sensitive skin, acne prone skin, redness, all these things kind of have some overlap. Personally, I would describe my skin as sensitive combination. I'm very prone to redness, prone to things like dryness, and I have been using this for a while and noticed that it hasn't caused any like clogged pores or comedones or any other such irritation on my skin, so I feel pretty decent because I know my skin is quite finicky with recommending this if you are someone with acne prone redness skin. Not necessarily because it will like get rid of all your redness. I think it'll help a little, but I do think that overall the formulation has kept in mind people with like sensitive skin that turns red easily, if that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions, if you will try anything out, or if you have any other product recommendations from Hero Cosmetics. Overall, I'm not the biggest like, oh, sunscreen's so exciting. Again, I just need it to work for me, and this product definitely does. So, thank you for watching.